tell me the truth. Have you ever walked into a room and felt invisible? Like your beauty and your heart were standing behind frosted glass, knocking, waiting to be seen? I know that feeling. I learned how to be adored by millions and how to be ignored across a table. I learned that femininity isn't a face shape or a perfect dress. It's timing. It's breath. It's the courage to be soft when the world is hard. So tonight, I'm pouring you a cup of courage and a little perfume of mischief. Sit close. I'm going to tell you what I did, what you can do now, that makes people lean in and chase the mystery they can't quite hold. Here's the first secret, my favorite. It's smaller than a sigh, and it's the difference between being pretty and being magnetic. I call it the breath before the smile. You don't walk into a room already smiling. That's a mask. You arrive, you pause, you let your eyes take one slow tour, you inhale softly. And then the smile arrives like a private sunrise meant for whoever meets your gaze. You think that's nothing? Watch how the air shifts when your smile has a beginning. The beginning is everything. It says, I choose this moment. I choose you. Let your gaze drip slowly, like honey over a spoon. I used to trace a gentle triangle. One eye, the other eye, then the mouth. Not long, not sticky, just enough to whisper, I see you fully. That little triangle can make a stranger check his posture, swallow his nerves, forget his clever lines. It's not about being a siren. It's about showing presence, like warm candlelight cupping a face. Now your body, do not rush it. There's power in the angle of your shoulder. Turn slightly, leave space beside you as if you're saving a seat for destiny. That open space is an invitation without a single word. When I was just Norma Jean, a studio hallway felt like a test I was failing. So I learned to walk as if the floor had a rhythm only I could hear. Hips slow, steps quiet, chin neither high nor low, just curious. Curiosity is the most flattering posture in the world. People follow curiosity. They chase the question. And here is a confession. I was a late bloomer in confidence. A photographer once told me to stop hiding behind perfect. It stung. So, I tried something that changed everything. I let a flaw become a signature. A lipstick smudge at a beauty mark, a curl a little too free, a laugh that snuck out when I was supposed to be poised. Instead of fixing, I owned it. You know what happens when you treat your imperfections like custom jewelry? Everyone else treats them that way too. Wear your mistake like it was planned. That is the alchemy of confidence. A woman's no can be the softest, most powerful word she ever learns to say. I call it the velvet no. Add warmth, keep your shoulders relaxed, let your eyes be clear, and deliver it like a gift. Not tonight. That won't work for me. I prefer this. Boundaries are not brick walls, they are velvet ropes. People respect velvet ropes at exclusive places. Respect isn't taken, it's styled. Let's talk scent. A signature scent is a rumor you wear on your skin. Choose one that feels like your inner temperature, warm, dreamy, or crisp and daring. Spray once on the back of your neck, once behind your knees, once on a scarf or sleeve. Why behind the knees? Because allure rises. A woman who leaves a whisper behind her doesn't need to shout. I never wanted to be the loudest in the room. I wanted to be the afterthought that wouldn't go away. Make your beauty ritual your altar. Red lipstick isn't makeup, it's ceremony. Apply it slowly, deliberately, as if you're writing your name on the night. Not for them, for you. You think a man chases a lip color? He chases the focus you have when you put it on. That concentration, that soft seriousness, that unbothered communion with your mirror. It's intoxicating. People are drawn to devotion. Be devoted to yourself. Now this is where most women sabotage themselves. They try to impress by performing. Darling, performing is for stages. Presence is for life. Speak more slowly than your nerves allow. Let there be little pauses, soft commas between your thoughts. Leave a sentence unfinished. The unsaid can be devastating, in the most delicious way. Mystery doesn't mean silence. Mystery means offering just enough light so they want to follow you into the shadows. I'll tell you a trick I used when the room felt hostile. I imagined the audience as a single person I adored, sitting in the back, smiling just for me. Then I spoke to that one smile. In love, in business, in a crowded party, choose one smile. Pour your attention there. Attention is a spell. People don't chase you because you're widespread. They chase you because you're selective. Another confession. When I felt small, I would stand just inside a doorway and wait. 3 heartbeats. 1, 2, 3. Then I'd move. That delay lifts you out of traffic. You become timekeeper instead of time chaser. Every queen is a clockmaker. Every entrance is a declaration. I am not rushing through life. Life is adjusting to me. When you want someone to pursue, don't tug. Withdraw an inch. I used to leave parties before the first yawn. Call it the early exit. Leave while the room is still reaching for you. Don't announce it. Don't apologize. Just place a hand on a shoulder. Let your eyes linger a beat longer than polite, and go. If they want more, they'll come find you. If they don't, your life is too exquisite to spend waiting by a door that never opens. In love, the most thrilling thing you can do is listen. And I mean, listen the way a singer listens to a note. Look for the point where a person reveals themselves and reflect it back with a soft touch. If he talks about his father, ask what he inherited in spirit. If he shares his ambition, ask what he's afraid to lose chasing it. Your attention makes him come alive. People chase what wakes them up. Let's get more tactile. Hands. Your hands are poetry. Keep one hand still when you speak, anchored lightly to your glass, your collarbone, your wrist. Movement is more seductive when it's rare. If you want someone to feel heat without a single touch, let your fingers hover. Over your throat when you laugh, over a page as you read, over the air between you. That space vibrates. The imagination rushes to fill it. Your voice can do more work than your dress. Drop it half a step lower than your nerves want, and finish your sentences softer than you began. This makes people lean in, literally and emotionally. When I read lines, I used to land the last word like a kiss on the edge of a glass. Quiet, deliberate, precise. That's how you plant a memory. Here's a frightening truth. I cried in makeup chairs. I cried in bathrooms. Then I went out and acted like the world belonged to me. That wasn't lying. That was choosing which part of me would lead. Your vulnerability is not a flaw. It's a tuning fork. It makes you sensitive to the right notes. Let your softness lead your strength. Let your strength guard your softness. If you've ever felt like you had to be less to be loved, try this instead. Be half a step more than you think they can handle. Not to overwhelm, to reveal. If he doesn't clap for your extra, he doesn't deserve your silence either. You won't be for everyone. Darling, I wasn't either. I was too much and not enough depending on the room. The trick is to be exact for yourself. Now, I want you to test something tonight. Choose a single feature to highlight. Just one. Mouth, eyes, neck, wrist. If it's lips, keep the eyes soft, smudged, a little sleepy. If it's eyes, let the mouth be a whisper, glossed like a secret. If it's neck, gather your hair loosely and let a curl escape like a mischievous thought. 1 emphasis is intrigue. 5 is noise. Your clothes are your script. Pick pieces that make you touch yourself without thinking. The sleeve you smooth, the hem you pinch, the collar you graze when you're listening. Those unconscious touches send signals. They say, I feel good in my skin. Confidence is contagious. Style is how you share the infection. Mid-roll moment, darling. Tell me in the comments. Which one secret are you daring to try first? The breath before the smile, the velvet no, or the early exit? If you want more of these intimate, practical confessions, tap subscribe and keep me close. We'll write your legend together. Back to business. Mornings are where your evening is born. Start your day with 3 quiet minutes. Sit by a window, breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, out for 6. Ask yourself one question: who do I choose to be seen as today? Not who you pretend to be, who you choose. Then put on one thing that honors that choice: a silk scarf, smooth skin, a small ring that feels like a promise. Ritual makes you memorable, to you first. I want to give you a strange tip. Practice stillness while someone else fidgets. In conversation, most people twitch and rush because silence scares them. Let the silence belong to you. Take a sip. Let your lashes lower. Then answer. That control isn't dominance. It's grace under pressure. Grace is the runway everyone else learns to walk on. Never underestimate the lure of a well-kept purse, a small perfume vial, a pen that writes like butter, a card with your name and nothing else. When you're prepared, you feel expensive. When you feel expensive, you treat your attention like currency, and people spend more to earn it. Now, the text message game. Keep them light and living, curved, not cornered. Ask a question that implies a story. What color is your sky today? What song fits your mood? Then disappear into your life. Respond when you have a real feeling to add, not a fear of losing him. Digital scarcity is the new diamond necklace. Wear it. When you laugh, laugh into your shoulder. When you're excited, let it be a spark, not a wildfire. When you disagree, tilt your head and soften your eyes. I see it differently. That line is a satin ribbon. Tie it gently around any argument and watch it turn into a gift exchange. Here's my unglamorous secret. I rehearsed being at ease. I practiced my walk in hallways. I practiced my glance in windows. I practiced taking compliments without deflecting. Thank you. Period. Not, oh, this old thing? Not, you must need glasses. Take the rose. Don't argue with the florist. Love thrives in the sunlight of your standards. Tell the world what you expect by how you treat yourself. Order the dessert and savor it like a secret. Leave a party to wash your face and sleep when your body asks. Text back the next morning with clarity. Nothing is sexier than a woman who cares for herself like a beloved. The most dangerous, beautiful move I know? Give one honest compliment that proves you're awake. You look rested in that color. Your laugh changes the room. Then retreat. Not cold, not coy, just elsewhere. It plants a seed. Men chase what makes them feel real and safe. You can be both, a flame and a hearth. Let me touch your chin with a thought. If you want to be irresistible, don't aim to be unforgettable to everyone. Aim to be unforgettable to the right ones. That starts with you becoming unforgettable to yourself. Keep a secret playlist. Keep a memory you only rehearse in showers. Keep a promise you never break, like never leaving the house angry with yourself. These private luxuries are the fabric of magnetism. Sometimes the bravest thing you'll do is walk away from a maybe. Maybe he'll change. Maybe they'll notice. Maybe you'll feel better if you shrink a little. Maybes are quicksand. Choose either. Yes or no. Warm or gone. Every time I chose clarity, my life got brighter. Every time I clung to maybe, I disappeared. Here is the one move you can do now, in this breath. Plant your feet. Lower your shoulders. Inhale until your collarbones kiss the air. Exhale through a smile that knows its own worth. Then look at the world as if it just arrived for you. That look, like you're the invitation, not the guest. That's the Monroe effect. It's not a costume. It's not an act. It's you, unhurried and undeniable. If you're afraid, good. Fear means you're near the door that matters. Take the handle, turn it. Let them watch you open it. Whisper to yourself as you step through. I am not here to convince. I am here to choose. Go now. Choose your feature. Choose your scent. Choose your smile's beginning. Fill your open space with possibility. Walk out like the night owes you a favor, and is delighted to pay. And remember, every woman has a legend waiting on her lips. All you have to do is breathe first and let it arrive.